Okay. So this is actually my first time actually installing the update, and there's a new background, and I don't know why. That always amazes me, the background. Oh wow, it tells you what you've added. So this is actually a more recent episode, because if you guys know, I pre-record all my episodes, but I realized that the last episode I recorded was the last one I have saved. So I actually need to record more, which I'm super happy about and I'm prepared for. So it worked out perfectly. But hang on, I'm sorry, but I want to read this because this may affect the series and what we do in the future. All right. Added new biomes: Mesa, Mega Taga, whatever, roofed forest, birch forest, flower forest, savanna, deep ocean, and more. So that will not affect us at all because it's an old world. So unfortunately, we won't get any of that. However, I would like to start a new series of something to get all that because that's pretty darn cool. World generation changes, including ocean monuments, added new blocks, packed ice, podzol, granite, and a site I can't read for the life of me, apparently. Okay, added Endermites, Guardians, and Elder Guardians. I don't think that will matter to us very much. I don't know what Endermites are. Added rabbits. Okay, that's pretty cool. Added new items. Oh, wait, rabbits! Shoot, I've been working on a barn and I need to change the size because I need to get rabbits now. Added new items. I've never even heard of that stuff. Crystals? Okay, that's interesting. Pufferfish. Okay, that's possible. Villagers now have more professions. They trade different items. I don't know if that will affect us now. Added armor stands. That's going to be pretty cool. Changes to enchanting. Oh, lapis lazuli. Ugh. Added potion of leaping. Okay. So I feel like the only negative update is the lapis lazuli. It's not that big of a deal. And it's like, what are you going to do with lapis anyways besides dye sheep? So I'm not too annoyed by that. It is a little disappointing, but I am gonna have to change the farm. Oh whoa, they even changed the background. Look at that. Unlike the Minecraft texture thing, that's really interesting. So I know I picked peaceful to play on, and that's just because I don't. The project I'm working on, if it gets destroyed by creeper or something, it's just really annoying. And I've been playing a lot of off screen. I mean, a lot of difficulty, like normal and easy and stuff. And I just kind of need a break, and I just feel like relaxing. I don't feel like dealing with the stress of um, mobs. So that's why I'm playing on peaceful. This will be really weird. I don't think I'll notice much of a difference till I start crafting, but okay. Wow, the world takes forever to generate now. That's weird. I'm really worried about the lag. So, there's actually also a lot of updates here as well. If you guys remember on episode, like, I can't even remember, maybe 40 or something, I don't know though, no, that's probably Spleef. I worked on a barn, and I actually stopped it because I wanted more community projects. But in my spare time, I wanted to extend the barn because it felt just a little too small. And here's the barn. It's gotten a lot bigger. Obviously, it's nowhere near done. There's like no details. I've just started the front to see how it works. But as you can see, it's very spacious where the wools are, or where the colored sheep will go. So, for example, the black wool represents black sheep, orange wool represents orange sheep, and stuff like that. Hang on. Sorry, guys. I need to turn that off. Also, over here is for all the other animals. However, since they've added rabbits, I need to make an extra slot for them, which shouldn't be that difficult, I believe. But yeah, so here it is. It's definitely a whole lot bigger, and we've also extended the outside of this. Well, we actually haven't extended it, but we will extend it so we can fit more trees and like automatic farms and stuff. This mountain will be kind of a burden, so I might build it up on like the corner over here or something, you know, just to keep it a little more easier. Next update that we have is over here. If you guys remember, I think I mentioned this. I found a skeleton spawner, and I decided to make a grinder out of it. Obviously, you can't see how it works because it's peaceful, but skeletons fall down here, and you can punch them, I think, twice with your regular fist and get that. And I created a hopper thing, and it kind of gets jammed with bows and bones and stuff. But here we have a ton of arrows and stuff because of this, because I've AFK'd farm and stuff. And yeah, so there's that. It's been extremely useful. I also not upgraded, but I fixed the other mob grinder in the desert biome to make it more useful. I also did the hopper thing that I did. Sorry guys, I'm readjusting my wire. I also did the same hopper thing that I did down here that I just showed you guys. So there is that update. There's a lot of updates. Let's see. And what else do I have? Here's the barn again. Oh, right. So I had a Freedom Day. This was a long time ago because I unfortunately can't do Freedom Days anymore because of the lag. However, I'm hoping with this new update things will change. So hopefully we can get Freedom Days back in. But as I was saying, if you guys remember, there was a Freedom Day a long time ago, and there was this person named Tom, aka Rockers, and he built this house. Sorry for the jump cut. I got really distracted. But he built this house, and I thought I always showed it in. Let me actually change my settings real quick. You know what? No, I don't need to. But I always thought I showed it, but I was looking at some of my older videos. I'm just like, I don't think I ever showed this. So this is the house I made. A very unique color design. And if you go in here, you'll notice that there's some chests filled with stuff. I don't know what he has in here. Maybe these are just chests for, if he ever joins back. Although he does have a PS4, so I don't think he'll be joining back anytime soon. But he also has an underground level as well. Just a nice little house. Pretty cool. And I swear I showed that, but I don't think I did. And if I did already, then my mistake. And oh well, you get to see it twice. Lastly, I believe this is the last thing. I'm sure I'll think of something else. Oh, actually, I want to show something. I just, so now once I started the world, all you needed was paper to make books, okay? And, now they changed it where you need leather, so I just spent like 3 hours gathering leather, so I just got so annoyed that I said, you know what, I'm just breeding 1,000,000 cows. So here's all the cows we have. We have plenty of cows, and I also have a looting 2 sword with fire aspects, so I've been getting a ton of steak as well, so we'll be getting so much leather and steak from these things. So yeah, that's pretty nice as well. Let's see, what else? Let's go in here. I should have had fence gates right here on the next time I'm like working on this world. Let's go up here, and let's see, what was I up? Oh, right. And here you'll notice like I said, I was AFK enchanting, at the mob grinder, and I'm going to be honest and say that what I did was I let it save with a book, and then I was level 30, and then I would try and enchant it, and if I didn't get the enchantment I would want, I would exit and then re-enter, try and get the enchantment that I want. Okay, so I'm going to be honest and say that I didn't collect these fully legit. If this really bugs you, then that's okay. I'll burn them if this annoys enough people, because I've always said I've only used the duplication glitch in this world, and I want to be 100% honest in what I do with this world. So all these knockback books are actually did that method where I auto-saved, and then I exited if I didn't get it, and then I got back on. So it isn't really a glitch, it's something that's always been in the game, and I believe always will be. But I just wanted to tell you guys that I didn't sit there and wait. So you're all probably wondering why I did it this way instead of getting them all legit. Well, I actually attempted to get them all legit. I went on for about 7 hours. I taped down 2 controllers, at 2 separate mob grinders, and every time I get level 30, I would enchant 1 book regularly. I wouldn't do the save method. It was absolutely 100% legit getting these levels. However, after around 7 hours, I didn't get 1 knockback 2 book. Not 1. Okay? And even doing the method that I did, once I finally decided, you know what, I'm just doing it this method. If people really don't like it, I'm going to delete them. I'm just burn them. And then what I decided to do was that glitch, or not the glitch, I keep calling it a glitch, that method of getting the enchantment that you want. And even that method probably took me 6 hours, 5 to 6 hours to get just 6 knockback 2 books. So of course it went faster, but it still took me forever to get these books. It was not an easy task. And in case you're wondering why do you need knockback 2 books, and it's impossible to get now because I think the updates you can't get only 1 enchantment unless you do like level 1, but I think knockback 2 is extremely rare now just to get it alone because they changed the enchanting system. Okay, so they changed the enchanting system, so I think this is next to impossible to get. Now, what my plan was for this game was to have like a game that's based on height, where it's high up, and the opponent needs to use sticks with knockback 2, so you won't instantly die. If I use like a diamond sword or something, it wouldn't work. But you would use sticks, and then you try and knock your opponent off the cliff or something, and it will have like a bunch of different platforms. So it's basically like a special battle arena type thing, and that's what I want the knockback 2 sticks for. It's for a game. And that is why I made them. And wow, look at the difference in barn. Like if you were over here, you could never see the barn unless you were like right here. Now you can see it all the way over here because it's so much taller. That barn is humongous. It's not even finished. Let's see, let's go to the redstone right here. Okay, we don't have much redstone, so that's going to be an issue because the next project, which I'm about to show you, which is the Ice Battle Dome, because we completed King of the Ladder in the last episode, um, I need redstone because I wanted that for light. But it's the Ice Battle Dome. I've already started out the layout of it because I wanted to know how much snow and ice I needed because that's what I want to build with. So we're actually going to go there right this second and check it out. Yeah, it's really interesting looking at this map and... Wait, is that the barn? Oh, you can see the barn on the map. That's so funny. Wow, I never knew. Wait, what? What the heck? What on... Wait. I have Steve hands. What on earth? Look at my hands. They're the color of Steve, but I'm in the Sly Cooper skin. And look at my arms now in this. It has the yellow and blue like hands. If you look down, I have Steve hands. What on earth? Is there something else that shows my hands? Like a map does? What on earth? This is so weird. Because if you remember, it should look yellow and blue on the like tips stuff. Oh well, that's weird. That's definitely a bug. That's a really weird bug though. It's not a game-changing bug, but that's definitely really weird. I'm sorry, but like I know they playtest these updates before they come out, but how do they not notice? And again, this isn't a game-changing bug. This isn't that big of a deal. But how could you miss that? I literally looked down on my map for the first time and noticed my arms are different. Like that's just really weird. It's like they, no offense to 4J, but it's almost like they lie about playtesting it. And again, this is not that big of a bug. But there's so many other bugs that are always in the updates. It's kind of like, how did they not notice it? Because if a simple player like me, where I don't purposely try and find out all the bugs and glitches I can do in the game, if I can find it out easy, why is it so like, why is my frame rate dropping so much? Okay. Anyways, but yeah, it just feels like they don't playtest it. Alright, so we're almost here, and of course it's nighttime. I don't know if I even brought a bed with me, which is really bad. Do I have any wool? I do not. I think I may have a bed over here, though. Let's see. Hopefully we do. Oh gosh, I don't think I do. Well, oh well, we're gonna have to view it at nighttime. So here it is. Here's the Ice Battle Dome. Obviously it's not finished, but it's gonna be a pattern of snow, ice, snow, ice, snow, ice continuation. And it's going to be a pyramid. And what I was planning to do is, once I get a ton of redstone torches, is if you notice, regular torches actually do melt ice, however redstone torches don't. And if you're thinking, wait a minute, I've seen your Hunger Games tour and it reminds me of that building. Well, it's going to look exactly like that. It's going to be a little... I think it's going to be a little different. I may do something different on the inside. However, I like the Battle Dome feature of having the slippery ice because it just gives it a nice little touch and uniqueness. And in case you're wondering if I did this for style, it kind of blends in nicely, and that's why I did it with snow. But it's also kind of a warning because if you notice, like let's say you do get pushed back. I'll use the A guy as an example. So pretend this is a person. If they get hit and don't move, they'll keep on sliding. Okay? However, the snow is more of like a barricade because if I go here and drop it, it'll stop sliding. So that's more of like a warning to players that they cannot go anymore and that they need to get back in the arena. And I didn't want to, and it's not going to be like if someone goes here, they stop fighting because I want to keep this fast pace and keep the games rolling. But it's an easier way to get in because if you're sliding while being pushed, if you're on a gripped thing, what I mean by gripped is you can't move. Like no matter what you do, you can't slide on it. If you can't slide on it, it's a lot easier to get back in compared to ice where you keep sliding out and it'll be like, no, I'm trying to get in, but it won't let me. That's what I want. So yeah, that's why I designed it like this. These chests will be filled with swords and stuff, and there will be one on each side once I get prepared for that. However, I want to get the building situated first before I start filling up the chest. If you guys remember, I also did the ice, unlimited ice thing, and as you can see how it works is, this is my Silk Touch. Where's my Silk Touch pick? Here it is, Silk Touch. Okay, so this is how I get all my ice from my buildings. If you mine this, you get ice, and then it just replenishes itself with the water, and you can get unlimited ice, and underneath is actually obsidian, so you don't actually accidentally mine the ground, and then it sinks in, and the water stays level, so it can turn into ice. Because if you guys don't know this, if water is flowing, it won't actually turn into ice. It needs to be a source block to turn into ice, which is what I did, and which is why I placed the obsidian down there. So, here's all the supplies that we will need to build the thing, as well as some redstone torches. So this layer of ice right here the tallest layer was actually 108 pieces, and since it's a pyramid, we'll be getting shorter every time. So, but we'll need at least 108 pieces per level. But I know it's going to be less. I don't know the math honestly. I know how to do the math. I just don't know the equation you would use because it's kind of an odd thing. If you guys can tell me this, then let me know. But it's the bottom layer is 30 by 30. And I believe the next layer is 28 by 28, I want to say. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I didn't really think about it too much until now, which was stupid of me. I should have thought about it earlier. But yeah, I really wish it was daytime so I could show this. Is there a bed actually in here, or wool or something? Oh, hey, a chicken. Didn't mean to actually spawn that in, but whatever. Is that snow or is that wool? I think that's gotta be snow. Yeah, that's snow. Dang it. Oh well. But yeah, those are all the updates. I know this was a shorter episode, not actually like a building episode. However, there were so many updates and things I wanted to talk about and all that I thought I should make this a separate episode instead of like the longest introduction ever. Well, viewers, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later.